Hello, what is up? I am doing What If Asta Had Key Part 2 today. So, to start it off, last time I left off, Asta just got accepted into the Black Bulls and he was going to Yami's hideout. And the Jump Force game might be a little bit glitchy, so bear with me. Sorry about this. Let's get started. Now, Asta arrives at the hideout after they arrive by spatial magic, and everyone just looks at Yami and then wonders, oh, is that our new recruit? And Yami says yes, introduces him, and Asta gets to know everybody. And that's when Magna says it's time for the baptism. And this one, things are going to be definitely different because our boy is OP. When Magna goes to throw a fireball at Asta just dodges all of them and then pulls out his sword, smacks them back at him. Magna is just surprised, like, oh, looks like we have a good recruit today. And he throws his strongest attack, saying, dodge or die, I don't care which. Throws it, and this time Asta meets it head on, activating his ki all around his body, making a sort of armor. And when it hits, everybody's just like, God damn it, you went too far again. And when the smoke clears, they actually see that nothing is wrong with Asta. He's perfectly fine. He has no bruises, no nothing. And he becomes a Black Bull, and they initiate him and give him the stuff. So after that, Magna walks Asta around the building, all of that, blah blah blah. That's when they meet Noel. Noel being pompous as usual. When Asta mentions that he's not a noble, she smacks his hand away, saying, what are you doing? You are not worthy of touching me. And she tries throwing a water ball attack, but this time Asta just throws a ki blast at it, unexpectedly blasting the water everywhere, getting him, Magna, and Noel wet, and pissing Noel off the most as she walks away, saying, you're lucky that didn't actually hit you, or you'd have been obliterated. And Magna is just in the back, just like laughing. Yeah, he knew that ball wasn't going to do anything to both of them. So Asta, after doing his chores, goes outside to train himself when he sees Noel practicing a few spells that keep missing their target, which is the tree. And he comes up trying to help her out when she just denies everything and just thinks that Asta is coming over to make fun of her. That's when she goes berserk, not be able to control her power, and everyone steps out, just like looking at this gigantic water ball full of magic power. Asta, as soon as this happens, jumps up and uses his anti-magic sword, pulls it out of his grimoire, slashes the water. And this time I told you, he is stronger because he has ki. So this would be a piece of cake, honestly. As he does it, and just slashes the water, and then just flies over and picks up Noel and drops her gently on the ground as she looks up and blushes because, she's a tsundere. So yeah. After that, Asta goes inside, and after she expected everyone to make fun of her, they actually didn't and supported her. So she felt like she found her place, And like I said, Asta goes inside, all that. But this time it's to look at the board, with the stars and everything, to see how many points they have or something. And they are so low that they've gone negative. Like, negative star points or whatever. Asta is just shocked, just looking at it like, this is going to be a lot of work. I definitely have my work cut out for me. I was not expecting this. What is wrong with you people? Don't you know how to be serious on missions? And then the whole mission thing happens, and this time Asta doesn't want to ride on Magna's broom, so he'll just fly by himself as they blast off and go to the village. And honestly, I'm going to skip over this one, saying that they did it pretty easily because Asta is OP. But I'm just going to go in a bit of a detail about it. So when they arrive, they meet like the starting mages that they fight, beat them up easily, tie them up, and then they meet the three main mages, the one who uses ice, and he's just there like, we're off schedule. We shouldn't be dealing with these wimps. as they fight and all that. And this time nobody gets hurt because they're prioritizing saving the people before they fight, and just smack them. Just they're just gone. They obliterated them. The mission goes easily this time, and they get a star. I don't really know how this system works, but all I know is they do things, they get stars, and they go back to base. And after that, I'm gonna go into the dungeon arc. I don't know if people call it the dungeon arc. I'm gonna call it the dungeon arc. And when they go inside the arc, and I mean the dungeon. Sorry, when they go inside, what's it called? That lightning kid. I keep forgetting his name. I'll just search it up later. He starts like activating traps on purpose just to like see how strong Asta is, and Asta just dodging every single one of them and shooting key blasts and just yelling at him, just like saying, "What are you doing? Can you stop?" Oh yeah, it's Luck. Luck, yeah. It's like, "Luck, what are you doing? Can you stop activating these traps?" And then one of them, Luck activates another one, which is about to hit Noel as Asta coats himself in key, blocks it. As it hits him, it shatters. And Noel looks up again, blushing, because what else can she do in this moment? And he picks her up like princess style and just like starts avoiding all of them that Luck is activating. Again, smiling, just laughing like, "Wow, you're pretty strong." He's a psychopath, I swear. And they meet, Mimosa. I think that's her name. I don't. It sounds like a freaking food. And the dude who has metal magic or something. And this time, oh yeah, Klaus. Klaus still disrespects Asta, saying, he is weak because people can't sense ki. They can only sense magic. Only Yami can sense ki. They can't sense like this aura around him, but they don't really care about it, and they just move on. Klaus still being disrespectful to Asta, being pretentious as usual. I don't know why. And then they meet the guy who's like smoke magic to attack them and bind them. And as soon as this happens, Asta drops Noel, like just explodes at him. And that guy was trying to attack Nuno's team, so he saves them and then uses his anti-magic sword and hits him on the head, knocking him out because the blow was so powerful. And before they're about to get in like their comfort zone and everything, and they land, and the Yuno's team decides to separate again because they think they don't need a Black Bull's help. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. If you guys think I could have done this better, please tell me down in the comments. For anybody who's watching this, hope that I get to make a third part. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And see you guys later.